So a couple of TikTokers came along and tried to love bomb the internet.
I'm trying to fall asleep, but my husband is singing in my ear again.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
It didn't go so well. Have you seen it? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, do all those things. Make sure you comment, get in the comments and just run it up in the comments, okay? Okay, let's get into it. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. And apparently, just we live in a time where, love is just not in the air anymore, No, nobody wants it, People are like looking at it like it's some shoes that are out of style. And you just go, what are those? That's how we look at love, apparently. And trust me, I get it. I don't want it either. I don't want it near me. I don't want to talk to it. I'm going to just close my eyes and pretend that it doesn't exist. It's like a ghost in your house. If you close your eyes, if I can't see it, then it can't see me. You know what I'm saying? The old kid way of escaping the monster in your room. You just close your eyes. It's like, if you can't see it, it can't see you. These are the rules. The monsters know the rules. They ain't got me once. You know what I'm saying? They were always there. But apparently love is just not in the air. Like, people don't want it, I think they want money now. I think we live in the age where, love is kind of like it's a crutch, Love is like crutches, like a walker, if you will, It's like a prosthetic leg, I guess. I don't know. It's like, do I really need it? I think I can get by without it. I might topple over a couple of times, but I think I can get there, That's how people feel about love. And how do I know this? Because TikTok, that's how. TikTok has taught me this. TikTok has taught me that there's no room for that love stuff anymore. There's no room for it. I know this because it's a TikToker, her name is Liliana Wild. Now, there's this thing that she started. I'm assuming she started it. I don't think I've ever heard of it before her. It's called a love search. I think it's like some hippie type shit. I got a little hippie in me as well. But, I'm a ignorer, not a lover. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a hider, not a lover. You know what I'm saying? I'm a peeker, not a seeker. You know what I'm saying? So apparently the world turned on this couple. It's like Liliana Wild, her and her husband. They don't have kids, I don't know if they have pets. The way that they dote on each other makes me think they don't have pets either. I recognize this because like a couple, they're married and newly married, it's all a show, right? I mean, it's going to be sad when the divorce comes. It's coming. I don't want to be a critic, but it just is. It's like, you can't OD on love like that. Like, the types of relationships that last are the ones that obey the laws of marriage, which means contractual. When most of the marriage is based in contract, you're more likely to stay. You know what I'm saying? You both understand the rules here. So when the little type stuff happens, you stay because the contract is still in order. But when it's all about love, it snatches away the human factor. Now, the human factor is that somebody gonna cheat. I mean, that's one of y'all gonna cheat. Y'all's too lovey and y'all showing it to many people. So the people out there who do like love is gonna make it their life mission to jack y'all up. And how they gonna do that? By getting between y'all. Okay? There's gonna be a bunch of chicks out there preying on your husband now. That's because they want it's like the Ariana Grande moment. Break up with your girlfriend. Yeah, cause I'm bored. That's what they're gonna do. That's how they're gonna snatch your stuff out away from you. But it's been proven that love doesn't conquer all, and TikTok has told us in the comments section. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Miss Liliana, started this love search thing, and TikTok didn't respond very well. Let's show you.
Want to see the cringiest, most cuddly thing ever? This is called a love surge. And we do this when one of us has like so much love in our limbs that we can't contain it and feel like we're going to explode. So Sean is having a love surge right now, and he's going to wrap around me and shake with the electricity of love until I catch it too and start shaking, and then you explode with a love surge.
As you see, that was lovely. We'll say it was lovely. Most of us would think it's weird, strange, choreographed, maybe a little, not real. We're just waiting for the whole thing to come to an end. It's like you want to fast forward a little bit so you can see how it ends because you know it is. But at the same time, I mean, if you have a heart, then you see something like this and you feel guilty. It's like, oh, how sour am I that the first thing I thought when I saw these people loving on each other was the breakup's gonna be bad, But this is realism. The world we live in, this is not a loving place. This is a flooded place. It's an on fire place. This is where we live in right now, okay? The times of social media, okay? You put it out there, and it's gonna come back to you, and it definitely, if you look happy, the rules are still the same. I'm gonna tell you this. Who remembers this? When you're young and you complain, about your life, there's always people standing there to go, oh, it's not so bad. Oh, it'll be okay. Da 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 da. When you're down, they want to pump you up, but when you're up, oh, they gonna knock your ass off that ladder. These is the rules. It's humans. This is why I don't go outside, because it's the humanness of it all. Okay, it's so peoply. Liliana is so peoply. I'm sorry you didn't know that. Of course, they hurt Liliana's feelings. When they did this, they had her looking like this.
If the goal was to make me sad, you did it. You won.
So apparently she was raised in, La La Land and Disney Princessville, because apparently Liliana's never had her feelings hurt before. That's how the response felt. It felt like somebody who just crawled out from under their rock, but while they were under the rock, they were only told that everybody was nice and things were positive and sweet at all times. And then they came out and then an alligator took their arm, you know what I'm saying? And they were like shocked. Like, why did this just happen? I'm a good person. I don't do anything wrong. And then I came out and it was so aggressive. I don't understand. Nobody, like lady, I can see your crow's feet. I'm sorry. They're fine. Crow's feet are fine. Okay. But I can see them, which means you weren't born yesterday. Okay. You pretending to not know where hurt feelings come from and acting like a very much so 12-year-old. I'm sorry, but they are paying you. Okay. Okay. You're being paid. You guys are getting sponsors. So the mission seemed like to people, which understandably, the mission, what it seemed like what she was trying to do was rub it in our faces. I mean, little did you know, none of us wanted it because we don't live in love times. We don't live in love times anymore. Like, those times are over. We live in get what you can get, hide before somebody take it from you. Like, that's what if right now was the time of marriage, it would be the great time of the prenup, is what I'm telling you, okay? This ain't one of those solid, pure fairy tale love time frames we're living in. Sorry, boo. Sorry. I want to feel bad for her. It's like that little thing inside you that makes you go, oh, well, that's terrible. But at the same time, I see the crow's feet. So I know that she wasn't born yesterday. She been living in the same peoply world that I've been living in. She knows that people suck just as much as I do. Okay. So for her to act like she don't know, both of them act like they're toddlers. They act like children. They're like, look at this.
My wife has been crying because she said she's sad she didn't get to see me as a baby.
Yeah, like I never got to see you hit a home run in Little League, or I never got to see you play tennis, or I never got to see you go to semi-formal.
I'm sorry. It's going to be hard for me to feel sorry for you, okay? You have each other. Now once you have a baby, now just to point this out, of course, he also seems like he's trying to get her to believe he wants a baby. I'll show you right here.
My husband saw a bambuccino on the menu and it set his baby fever like off the charts.
I mean, can't you just picture it? A little baby with his little baby hands on his little baby cup, taking little baby sips of his little baby cappuccino. It's so cute. I want one. Come on, give me one.
So now, Liliana, let me tell you what happens once you have the baby, okay? This is the beauty of your relationship now. All your attention, all the love that you have, all that, just want to peel them open, climb inside, love. I've had it before. I know exactly what it is. You just can't get close enough. You just want to peel them, you know what I'm saying? So you can climb on inside, zip them up. Oh, just be in there with them. Like, you just can't get close enough. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, honey. But you're only there until you have children. Then you know what happens? All of that love that you have, all that staring and doting that you have, it gets split right in half, right? It gets split in half. So now you have to share it because you only got that 100% of love. So now 50% for hubby, 50% for the baby. But baby's gonna need a little bit more because baby can't do shit for himself. Can't even wipe his own ass. So baby gonna need more love than hubby get. So let's say baby gets 65%, okay? You done hugged and loved on hubby so much. He reverted back to a child being doted on by his own mother. What happens when you introduce a new child into the house with a spoiled child? You get a jealous child, okay? So this would be the downfall of said relationship. Once you allow your relationship to be all in your face 24 hours a day, whenever, like literally from the moment they walk in, you're just licking their boots, literally. I ain't teasing you, honey. I've been in a relationship where that seemed like a good idea. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, I've been there. I've been there, Liliana. Okay? Just wanted to peel them, just climb on inside and wear them. It gets toxic. You know what I'm saying? It gets toxic. But it feels right at the time, I feel you, baby. But you can't do that much and then just snatch it away by adding a new figure that you have to and will just dote on. And you'll love it even more because it even reminds you even of the other person. But now that love is that love attention, for the most part, isn't going to be on him anymore. He's going to get jealous. Now, this is the moment where all those chicks I was telling you about come into play. They're going to come around and they're going to just, tell him how wonderful he is. They're going to say all the shit that you used to say. Okay? They used to make him feel like the most wonderful, perfectest person on the planet. And that would be how you let him in. It's got to be this contractual thing. It's like the only solid way to go in is to do it because it's a business transaction. Marriage is a governmental business transaction. Okay? That's what it is. People don't respect the fact that that's what it is. And that's how you get divorced. You walk in thinking it's all about love. So then you hand it to the government. We all know the government's toxic. Bad idea. This is what I'm telling you, okay? That's all I want to say. I just wanted to point out to the world that I'm not the only one that ain't got, no intentions of dealing in the love category. Apparently, it's just the times we living in, honey. And that brings me peace. Now, ain't that toxic, okay? Very toxic. But Liliana, you do you, honey. Trust me, I don't have no sympathy for you only because I know you getting paid, honey. If I was getting paid what you getting paid, I would let people throw cans at me on the street. I'd be like, hey, do you, baby? Oh, you feel some type of way? Go on, throw it, baby. I understand. Well, I count my money. Okay, now let me go hide back in my cave, okay, where I'm comfortable, okay? And make some more of this here stuff. That's it. That's what it is. You can trade it off. You can go have a private, lovey-dovey life, until the divorce. And then you can share with us. You can come back to online and share with us the catastrophe that happened. Now that will support you on because, we can all relate to that. Everyone can relate to a breakup and trauma. We all trauma bond on the internet. This is what this is for. The whole computer was built for trauma bonding. Okay? What the internets are for. So we'll support you through that. You know what I'm saying? But the lovey part, hey, look, you already in it. We don't need to support you there. That's what he's for, isn't it? I'm just saying. Those are just my thoughts. I thought that was, both sad and hilarious at the same time. So I thought I would, just tap in. Prove me wrong. That would be great. You know what I'm saying? Won't be the first time. And I'll behave because I'm not going to do it, okay? Mama love, yes, she do. Peace.